Specs, welcome to OuttaBoundz, bro.
Thank you, boys. Man.
Welcome, man.
Thank you, man. Pleasure, man.
So tell me, bruv, do you know about golf?
So I don't know a lot about golf, but I did have the game on Game Boy back in the day. It's crazy. I don't know why I had this game, but it was a very addictive game. Where you
I think I remember it, you know. The man was small and the club was massive.
Yeah.
Game Boy. Game Boy. He went about them. He's only 26. He went about them. He went about that. He went about. Game Boy Color, you know. Back in the day. Oh, green screen.
So that was I'd say the most golf I've played was that game. But I did obviously see Tiger Woods a lot. And then a Scottish golfer, what's his name? Montgomery. He was just always on Sky Sports News.
But Tiger Woods is a guy that put black people on the map. In golf. Because he just like said, you know what? Let me come and smack it.
That's your story.
That's my story. That's most people's story, though. I didn't know about golf until Tiger Woods was on the back page, and I said, what's this golf stuff about? And then there was a driving range at King's Cross, and my dad said, that's golf there. I said, that's where players play golf. He's like, that's where they practice. I was like, oh.
It's mad how you knew Colin Montgomery before anybody else.
Colin Montgomery,
like the most typical, stereotypical golfer you could think about.
Bro,
no respect, Colin.
Bro, watch this. Look at this. This is it's in a golf course now.
Is that golf now?
That's golf.
No way. That's golf now. I thought it was like shirts tucked in and tucked into trousers and stuff like that.
You want to play golf now, innit?
Of course I want to play golf now. Just want to enjoy my life, man. No, man. But golf has always been class. I think for me, growing up when I was a kid, always used to watch Sky Sports News, just waiting for the football. But when the golf will come, I'll be annoyed because I just want to watch football. But I wish I kind of like took it in because you see footballers playing golf a lot.
Because you know what the thing is, you've got a lot of time. When you finish training at like 1 o'clock, you've got a lot of time, especially in the summer. Like your teammates would just say, you know what, you fancy going and play 9 holes? All right.
But on a serious note though, you know that when you said the golf come on and you want to turn it off, that's still the case now. So as much as we're joking, we need to make it more entertaining.
Oh, 100%.
Like, honestly, that's why we're going to get you into it.
Of course, please.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like having characters going on the golf course and showing that it's for everyone now. Because back in the day, it was just like middle-aged white guys.
Yeah.
You know, and now we want to, you know, make it more inclusive to everyone that can go and get involved in golf, or at least go and try it.
But you know what it is? I don't know. It's like I took golf very seriously. So, for example, even where I live, I used to see like the older generation going to play golf. They're not even talking to each other on their way to playing golf. So I'm like, what? You know, like if we're playing a match or football match, for example, we're going to have that conversation. Chatting. There's no chatting, it's serious. And then obviously the swag, the t-shirt tucked into the trousers and stuff, you're thinking, it's not a place to joke.
But now it's casual though.
Is it?
Now Adidas
changing.
And you're with the Adidas.
Is it?
Bro.
So I can go there in Predators and just stand and take a
Mash
swing.
up the green. You see it. I can picture it, bro.
That's something we need to talk about. The surface of golf, it looks immaculate. It just looks. Do you know what I mean?
We need to get you out. But you can't be hitting chunks out the floor though. So we need to practice first.
Yeah.
You're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But we'll get there.
No, I mean I've done the top golf stuff and that's fun. People do swing all day.
We're going to go in there next, innit? Because you've got a challenge.
Oh, what is it? We're here.
Yeah, bro, longest drive.
Is it? Well,
You go quiet now. You go quiet.
I'm gonna need you, man.
Go on. Oh, Specs, I gotta say, the first thing for some reason I can remember of you is this video of you crashing your daughter's party or something
always,
like that.
Man, always,
bro,
man.
That was. Have you seen this video?
I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna have to show you this. That is the first thing I can remember, bro. You say, "What you doing?" And she's like, "Yeah, we're going out tonight," or something like that. And then he turned up at the motive. It was funny. I gotta show you.
I always have that battle with my daughter because obviously, like, I'm quite known and I used to be a DJ and stuff. So when she goes out, how old am I?
DJ?
I was a DJ before all of this, yeah.
For real?
Yeah, I used to
What
DJ
music?
Twice as Nice back in the day.
Twice as nice?
I started off also Garage back in the day.
I was there then, innit?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
was there then.
You probably met me. I was just Specs them times. Yeah, man. I'm old school MC, DJ, all of that.
So where was you playing then?
What, football?
Was you at Eros, Camden Palace?
Them days, Ministry, Eros,
Coliseum.
Palace Pavilion.
Yeah, I know Palace Pavilion.
Market Bar.
Not Market Bar.
Bagley's. Bagley's in York Way.
Yeah.
It's going over my head. These days.
Don't worry, bro. It's all right.
And Holloway had
Let us reminisce.
Rocket in Holloway, was it Rocket?
Where's that?
Holloway Road.
Well, whereabouts on Holloway Road?
It was like by the new stadium now. On that side.
I didn't go there. I didn't go there.
But man.
That must have been grimy in there.
And there was a place in Tottenham.
Temple.
It's not Temple.
Temple, across the road from the police station.
It was another name. Yeah, but there was Temple there and there was another one. It was a bar on the corner.
I know it as well.
It's gone.
I think Jack Wilshere's father-in-law son owns a place.
Is it?
Yeah.
These places still a thing or not?
No, I don't think so. Probably
flat
not.
side,
Actually,
man.
you know what?
It was
Camden
a
Palace is, because it's called Coco's now.
Yeah, Coco's. Yeah, Camden Palace is there.
This is the video. Watch.
It's Monday. That's different. Cool.
Watch the face. You're in.
They all ran for cover.
You are funny, man.
So that was funny because when I did that video before that, me and my daughter always have like debates. Like she'd be like, I'm going here, and I'd be like, I'm coming there. Wherever she goes, I'm gonna know the bouncer. I'm gonna get in. And she would just play it down.
She's like, nah.
And I would just walk up. And I've done it before without recording. This time I thought, let me record.
They must feel embarrassed though, innit?
Yeah, it's just like...
They must just like hold it down straight away. As soon as they see you, like...
Yeah, bang, that's, you know what I mean?
Specs, you used to be teacher, right?
Yeah,
school
PE teacher, yeah.
When was that?
I did PE teacher for 10 years. That was from, I would say, 2006 to like 2014.
And what school was that then?
Well, I went to different schools. I was at a school called Rosary. These are schools in Camden, basically. There was a school in Kilburn called Kingsgate. School in Islington called Winton. School in Islington called Copenhagen as well.
I know you never went to Holloway Boys because you all got terrorised
that's
there,
secondary.
Bro.
I didn't do secondary. I didn't even do secondary.
And at that time, you wasn't doing the social stuff.
Never was doing the social, but I was always a joker at the ends and stuff.
So how did that transition from school teaching, PE teacher, to doing all the socials?
I'm gonna probably just say the first invoice. So I remember
when he talks.
My boy Poet and Vuj, they were doing YouTube at the time, and Sidemen.
Yeah.
But no one really cared. Everyone was just like, it was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Them days where like
just
getting the camera out was weird.
Getting the camera out and being like, these guys are weird. You know what I mean? And then we had a little football show at the time that was really growing, and I was just on there just talking Arsenal, just doing jokes and stuff.
Hold on. Who's supporting that? Ipswich still?
Now I'm Forest.
Forest now.
Forest. I change all the time.
Yeah, it was Arsenal, then Ipswich, now Forest.
I changed.
To be fair, Forest are doing it though. But carry on.
Oh, we love them in the Champions League. But just started talking on the football podcast, and then I met Tigo, and then Tigo was like, look, you're incredible. JD want you to have your own show and stuff. I didn't understand all this stuff. I was like, nah, man, I'm PE teaching. I've got to do it with Offset. So I remember teaching and doing the TV stuff, and then the YouTube stuff, and then I remember JD sent me an invoice, and I was like,
for the work.
Yeah. And I never went back to the schools again.
How much was it?
It was like £1,500, but it was half an hour. Half an hour.
Yeah, and that's what's that? That's like a month for school.
That was
right?
a month for school.
Yeah.
That's 5 days a week, 30 days.
Literally,
30
you
kids
got that check. You got the check through, and you thought, I ain't doing that.
I just said to myself, if I do 5 of these, this is how much I can make.
Yeah.
So let me put my heart into this. Let me just go for it.
All in.
Because it's 5 days work a month, bro. Or you're working every day for a month, and then you got some rude kids chatting to you like you're an idiot.
But it was a big transition because I went from them days going from employed to self-employed. It's a big thing because now you have to go and find money.
You gotta go and do it.
You know what I mean? But
that's kind of like me now.
you find people, you find spaces, you start and I was quite old, bro. I think I was in my 30s when my career started, you know. So I was able to realise, okay, cool, that guy, I need to be friends with that guy. I need to speak to.
Surrounding
yourself. But
do you know what? One thing I've noticed with you, though, and with you, Trey. To be fair, like this whole space is about networking, making friends, doing things together, collaborating. That's one thing that just comes natural.
100%, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like when you watch someone do something, you can tell when it's put on or not.
Yeah.
And you can tell when someone's looking awkward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is just natural. We're just sitting there chatting now. It's just easy.
Yeah, man.
He ain't even met you before. But, you know what I'm saying?
It's like you know each other.
That's the best. It's the best. It's energy, innit?
Yeah, that's
it's
what
the
I'm
energy,
saying.
man. Once you know that the energy's there, you know you can go a long way with that person.
Yeah, for sure.
I bumped into him at the Euros. Bro, if you hear his team, he wanted to play Foden left back. I ain't playing Kane up front. Put him on the bench. Oh, man. And he was causing. Was it in Munich?
In Munich, yeah.
Bro, he was causing drama. Him and what's his name? Expressions. Causing drama, loud. Yeah, everyone was just looking around at them. Like, what's this? Who are these guys here? You know, there was only 2 black people in the whole square.
That's like
Exactly.
It's Expressions. I said to him when we was on a plane. He was on the plane shouting, "Bro, I need to go toilet." I'm like, bro, we're on a plane. So I said, "Oh, is that what you're on?" It's a shout, man. Yeah. And we just started shouting the whole day. But that was a great experience, man. Great experience.
It wasn't it? Because that was a first for me, because you know, like when I was chatting football at the Euros, it was like I've done it in studios, and I've done it like, you know, like outside stadiums and whatnot. But I've never done it pitch side. So when I done it for the first time pitch side, where it's just like one take, you have to do it, right? There's no like, oh, you know, can you do that again? It's just like one take on the pitch, boom. And it was weird because since I retired from football, that's the closest you get to the same atmosphere as playing, because you see the players warming up behind you, right? And then I'm like looking at these players, I'm like, oh, man. And then Seydorf walked past, I'm like, hey, give me your autograph, bro. Come and get a picture like that.
God,
I was like, JJ, man, relax.
Yeah.
It's different.
It was different.
On site,
yeah.
See, this is the thing for me as well. It's like, what I find mad now is like, because I grew up on you and like Seydorf and all these kind of players, it's like,
I like the way man put me in there with Seydorf.
because that was on my TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like now, it's like when I was on a plane coming back from Germany, Basson was on a plane, and all these kids are asking me for a picture. There was one kid that asked for a picture and asked Basson to take the picture. Bro, do you know who that is?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's crazy.
People don't even realise that.
Yeah.
What I know, innit? You know that it's the whole transition is crazy.
You've got that connection to that audience.
Yeah.
But we done that the other day, like, do you know, like when we done that thing at Wembley, me and JD.
Yeah.
It was like certain people there, the younger generation, they don't have a clue about us no more. It's like you guys are more famous. You guys are more famous than some footballers now.
Yeah, for sure.
Like footballers walk down the street, they don't get noticed. You walk down the street, people notice you. I know you have big glasses, but boy.
I need these are cameras as well. I'm recording you lot as well, man. HD.
We are. You know what? I'm teeing up. I want you to roast us for a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm teeing up. I want you to roast.
I said this.
But him first, though.
No, you know what? I said this year.
He can try and roast me. I'm gonna come back though. I'm gonna come back.
They've said to me, Specs, roast the whole of Sidemen, Specs roast battles. I said this year I'm not going to roast.
You're not?
I said, you know what, I'm not going to roast. I've been roasting my whole life. I used to love roasting, man.
You want to relax now?
So let me take a year off roasting, man.
But you know what the thing was? That was a culture back in the day.
Cussing was
that was coaching. I used to cuss all day long. And you know what? You was allowed to there. The only thing you couldn't talk about is mums, like, generally. But you could cuss someone all day long and it's cool.
On a serious note now, like, obviously your industry is about making people laugh, entertaining. Is there anything, honestly, that you can't get away with? Or are you thinking anything goes?
Well, for me, anything goes. But obviously, I'm lucky because I've built this phrase of saying no rules. Yeah. So people get what I'm saying. But if other people do it the way I'm doing it, they'll get in trouble. Yeah. And also, one thing I would say is like the YouTubers are very emotional. So as much as they give it sometimes, if they get it from somebody else.
For real?
What?
Oh man, they don't want to be around me then. I don't care. I got no filter.
Oh mate, there's a lot of people on Twitter. I might make a joke about another YouTuber. I might say, this guy looks like this, looks like that. And their response is very serious. I'm like, guys.
Really?
You're giving it out though to other people.
Really?
Yeah, man, people don't like it.
Name names, bro.
We're from, I'm from an era where if I was the best cusser, someone's coming to destroy me soon. Yeah. And I have to take it.
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't understand mate, that don't bother me at all. You can talk about my gap, you can talk about everything. I don't care about that. It's banter. I love laughing. That's what it's all about. Man.
Laughing is the best medicine ever. You know what I mean? That's all I'm on. I will never take life seriously.
Specs, how good was you at football though?
Honestly, like to me, I think I could have made it.
Made it,
but
for real.
My body didn't give me the chance.
What makes you think you could have made it?
So, I play football now every week.
Where?
With the police. I'm serious.
Are you being serious?
I'm serious. I play with the police every week.
Where?
In Hainault.
5-a-side?
8-a-side.
I'm gonna come and play with you.
Please.
You just want to get some payback.
I want to go. No, I don't want to. I want to get rid of all my tickets.
But I love it because they take it so seriously. If you go past them, they get really upset and they try and run back and get that ball. It's very competitive.
They slide tackle as well.
It's like we're not allowed to slide tackle, but it's very serious.
Fourth man pulls his cuffs out after.
I mean, yeah. I just
no, Diddy. I want to come and play. Hey, for real, there. For real. I'm gonna come and play for real.
Every time I play football with people, even forget the police. Every time I play with people, they always say to me, "Who'd you play for?" That's how I could have made it. Because I'm a technical player.
I like that.
Do you know what my position is? You won't believe it. Centre back.
Well, can you read the game?
I'm a reader.
But if you can see through walls of them glass. You're giving my X-rays and stuff.
I know what you do before you receive it, bro. Yeah, man. I
told you I'm roasting him now. I'm roasting him now.
Sidemen didn't want me to play in the charity match because they said I'll be too good. And that was
really?
like, okay, yeah, that's what they said to me. I can play.
I don't know if you're joking.
What
you know what? With you, I never know if he's joking.
No, but you know what the thing is? Like a few of the ballers, a few of the YouTubers and stuff, they can play. I've seen them play. Like Philly was playing one time. He's decent. He's decent.
He can play. Yeah, he can play. He can play.
But I think again, inclusivity, man.
Yeah.
It's good to have. You know what? Now, back in the day, when you do a charity match or something like that, it was just footballers. It was just ex-players, or you might get some like, I don't know, someone on Sky Sports or something or radio that is involved in football. Now anyone can go and play in charity games, and I think that's good as well.
Do you think that you like that for the game though?
Yeah.
We have that conversation. Yeah. In golf, there's a thing at the minute where they're doing this Create a Classic. So I don't know if you know how professional golf works, but they have a golf season in the US and in Europe, and there'll be events every week. So certain events, the big ones, they're bringing golf creators to the tournament to play in it. So they're starting to get some of these people that are creating golf content and being entertainers or whatever involved in the professional scene. And I don't know if football kind of is starting that as well.
I mean, there is like, it is for retired players, isn't it? Remember there's like retired players for the like five-a-sides and all that kind of stuff. Like even remember Ronaldinho's still playing, bro.
Yeah, they do that whole like Ronaldinho team versus. Yeah.
But I mean, ultimately, I want to see you play now.
No, I can play.
I want to see you
play. I can play. I think I was surprised, and I think I could stop you. But obviously, fitness is a problem now. But we'll get there.
Did you say you can stop me?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? I played in it.
Are you quick?
I don't know if he's been serious or not.
You quick?
I was quick. Yeah, not anymore though. But I'm quick. I'm quicker than you, definitely.
Now?
Yeah.
All right, we have a race.
You think in a race?
Yeah.
But speed was never your thing.
Man's got the evidence.
I've got a receipt on that one actually.
Right, exactly.
Did you play that? Did I play the trivia game with you last year with Fraser Campbell, Jermaine Beckford, all them lot?
No, I didn't play with them.
It was in like in Manchester.
No, I don't. Bro, I don't go past Watford.
Okay, yeah.
Anything up north, I don't go past it.
I played the charity match and.
We got there's one coming up. There's a few in it with like Downing Street and stuff like that coming up. I think in like April or May. But yeah, man, I want to see you play now. But honestly, do you know what the thing is? Yeah, because I'll be straight with you. This is serious. Everyone says they could have made it.
Yeah.
Right. And the thing is, it's not just football ability.
No.
It's how you can handle pressure. And I always said, I say to my son now, listen, if you have to enjoy pain, you have to enjoy getting, sometimes you might get abused, as in abused, not in like
fans chanting.
Fans, like, like fans saying you're crap, you're shit, you're this.
And you can
that's
hear
abuse,
it.
and you can hear it, but you have to be able to deal with that part. Certain people can, certain people can't. And I've come up and there was plenty of talented players. Like I say this all the time to my son now. Like I said, I played with people that are like England under 21s. I played with people that played in the first team at their clubs a couple times. But they end up being cab drivers and stuff like that. So it's not just
they
like
can't hack it.
They
like
can't
the pressure.
That's the thing. And like when you fall, like for me, I started at the very top at Arsenal, and I threw my shirt at the manager, which was like, again, I always.
Was that Wenger?
No, it was Don Howard at the time. He was like that.
Oh.
He just left. It was under Wenger.
Yeah.
I mean, but I was a product of my environment. I had proper anger issues. I was like, who's this guy talking to? Like all that kind of stuff. But ultimately, I went forward, I got sold. And then I was at Coventry and I remember being at Coventry thinking, man, I don't even know none of these players. Like, I think I'm better. Like, who am I playing football with here? I didn't enjoy it, but I thought, you know what? I still love the game. I still have to move forward. But a lot of people, they get released from a top club and then they fall down. And then they don't like it there, and then they fall down again. And before you know it, they're out the game.
So it's all mental, isn't it?
It's mental. Like, people think it's just ability. I swear, one of the biggest parts, and this is with golf as well, is the mental part of it. Because you've got to be mentally strong. Not just one game, two games. You've got to be mentally strong for years.
I think all sports are like that. It's all sports. You can have them. Golf the same. You can have, I know unbelievable players I grew up that don't play now. Just because when they get to competing, they just can't do it. They just can't do it. It's just normal coke.
Okay, cool. Thank you. What? I was looking at and I was like, what's going on here? Why is it so silent? Oh my god. That's a good one.
So who was your favourite footballer growing up?
My favourite footballer. I was a very technical. There was a player, Denilson.
Oh, Denilson, I remember.
The Brazilian one. The
Real Betis.
Real Betis.
Is he a fullback?
No,
he was a winger.
He ended up playing there though.
Yeah,
he ended up
he
moving
did.
back.
Yeah.
But he was like winger. But he was the first one that was like Ronaldinho skills.
Yeah, the step overs and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to like him. But then I got some weird players that I liked. I like Leb.
Leb was good though.
Yeah, because
his
just the
feet
way
was wicked.
Yeah, the way he used to play was unique.
Yeah. Do you know what the thing is? I remember when he first
Ben
came
Arthur
Arsenal, I
was
was like,
serious.
who's this guy
Yeah.
like Leb? And then he come and I see him in training. I was like,
Proper,
okay,
innit?
I got it.
Yeah.
Ben Arthur was serious. Just didn't reach his potential.
Tarab, I like.
Tarab was,
he was
he was a QPR with me. He was funny.
Is it?
Yeah, man, he was funny. He loved his shisha pipe, boy.
This is it.
He loved his shit. But I tell you, that boy has got some unbelievable skills.
Is he still playing?
No, he's still playing.
Yeah.
No,
Where's he from?
Turkey.
Morocco?
No.
Algeria?
Algeria.
Morocco?
It was one of them.
One of them,
Yeah, we have to cut this out.
But
yeah. We're just it's from them ends. It's from them ends.
Who's your favourite golfer?
I'm not gonna say Tiger Woods because everyone says Tiger Woods, isn't it? I'm gonna go Montgomery. I like the way he looked.
You had a perm.
Yeah. There's some mad perm. It was just unique. I'm gonna go Montgomery, man.
Montgomery.
Is he
It's
sports?
because it's the first one you knew as well.
Of course.
Right? It's
I
the
mean,
first one you knew.
and then I feel like there was one more. Who was Tiger Woods
Ian Poulter,
going to
maybe?
war with all the time?
Oh, Phil Mickelson.
Phil
Left-handed.
Mickelson.
Yeah. Left-handed.
Left-handed. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was like the guys with the long.
Oh, of course, bro.
Longer.
No, but the swag was class, bro.
Yeah.
I used to dress like that to raves. I used to wear my Ralph top and tuck it in.
No, you
I swear that. And then I put shoes. You know the shoes
we're
with the
gonna
black and white stripes?
We're gonna pop the picture of this as well.
But yeah, I've got. If you got my
Was you
Facebook,
real?
you will see the files, man. You see it.
The files. The journey.
Exactly,
Yeah,
man.
The
this is
journey's
the
the
start.
important one.
This
This
is
is where
the
it's
start.
starting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm resilient. I'm a quick learner, and once I catch it, I'll go on for time. And now you're gonna see me in the.
But you got technique.
PGA.
You said you got technique in it.
I've got technique. Yeah.
That's what you need as a golfer. It's all
Is it?
technique.
It's all
Yeah,
technique.
all technique.
Techers.
Don't think about hitting it hard.
Yeah.
Just think about smooth. Tell him, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna it's tempo. It's hitting the middle.
Top 50. No, I always got to boost him up. Top 50 coach in the country, you know.
Top 50. Do you know what's mad? Do you
How
know
many black guys top 50 in the country?
Yeah, that's true.
Is
How
it?
many black guys in that top 50?
Just saying. That's it.
You know, I started calling my nephew. My nephew lives in Africa. He's a golfer. He's 7,
Is he?
8, but he's like the top 20 or something in the whole of.
Don't lie.
continent.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, man. I'll show you some videos. Bro,
And he
Yes,
plays.
we're-
He plays
bro, we're
proper.
doing go do
We'll have
content
to
with
do
him,
it.
bro.
We'll have to. Is
Yeah,
he ever in
I'm
the
going to
UK?
Africa, bro.
yeah, he's proper. And
Is he in the
he
UK
does quite-
ever?
No, he's come. Yeah, he comes
Yeah.
because he's got
We'll go Africa.
Oh,
thing.
go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get on a call with him later, man. But he's proper, man. Proper player.
All right, then. Whilst we're on that the youth topic, what's some advice that you would say? Because there are some kids that sometimes listen,
Yeah.
not without the swearing and stuff like that, sense of that. But what's some advice? Someone looking at you thinking, "Damn, I want to get into that industry. Or I want to be successful." What advice have you got for them?
I think the best advice I'd say to any, and I said this to my own kids, is not to care. Not to care, not to overthink, and never read comments. That's one thing I read. All publicity is good public. Like, if someone says this pod is rubbish or this pod is good, it's both the same.
Yeah.
They're both acknowledging. I think I see a lot of these young people. They come in the game, they read comments, and they start thinking it's not for them. Trust me, when I first started, I remember my first video. The comments was
Really? It's
funny.
It
Insane.
can make you quick.
Do you know what's funny?
It-
though, that you say
yeah.
that? When I go on Sky Sports, do you get it when you go on Sky
Oh,
Sports?
Sky
when you go on Sky
Sports.
Sports, yeah, and I'm
Comments
talking
on
about
there,
something.
yeah.
People are saying, "Who's this guy, Jay?
Yeah.
He only did this. He
Yeah.
did that. He don't. How can he comment? Blah blah blah." And I'm like,
Even on the golf and stuff.
Yeah.
it's funny to me though.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because ultimately, remember like Mayweather. Mayweather said, "Whether you love me or you hate me, you watch me."
Yeah. Because that's the ones that are.
That's it.
That's the acknowledgement,
That's
man.
it.
That's the algorithm.
That is, and one like it's not serious. That's one thing I've realised. Like I've met people who have slayed me in comments and slayed me in my DMs and messaged me. When they meet me, it's a whole different energy. Most of it's just attention. But my thing is, once they're there writing about you, it's class. It doesn't matter what they say. So for me, it's like, don't care. Like, these kids need to stop caring. If they want to step into this game, just do it.
That's one thing I'd ask you, because obviously we're from a similar era. I'm a little bit older than you. Well, obviously, and it's not a negative I'm about to ask you, but what do you think you can teach this current era or give them from our era?
It's a good question, Jay, actually. Yeah.
I would say the whole DIY stuff of life. Like, like how we had to kind of research and find out things.
It's so accessible now, isn't it?
Yeah, things are too easy. It's too lazy now. It's too... Like, if I need something from you, I might have to come to your house and sit down and chat to you and have that human interaction. They want to... I think they want to... And I say this because I've got a 20-year-old. It's lazy. You know what I mean?
22-year-old.
Yeah, it's not. It's too, and it's not their fault because
they're
the world they're in.
How they've grown.
But feel free to step up, to turn this phone off, and go out and do it and get it, or go out and talk to people.
I try to say it to my son. Like, when I used to go and check my friends, I couldn't pick up the phone, you know.
No,
I had to go. I'd come out my house, walk down the road, knock on the door, see if they was in. If they weren't in, I had to go home and check again later. That's just the way it was.
Yeah,
I remember I had to leave a message when I was young in this council estate where we grew up. It was about playing out. You coming out tonight? You're knocking on doors. You're not ringing up. I remember that, and I'm even in that different era.
Again,
I remember bits of that.
But we took it to a next level as well. Like, I used to book my holiday on teletext.
Yeah, I remember.
But man don't understand. I thought, bruv, I'm telling you right now, Napa Star, 1999, teletext, bruv. Teletext. I went to Iron Napa, I went to Iron Napa for £200 for 2 weeks.
Teletext, honestly, that was
teletext is a one. I'm telling you, it's
a lot.
different.
401 on teletext. Football scores.
But people don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. But we're lucky. I think we're lucky. We've got both sides.
One thing I would say, I still say to my son now, I think our era of going out, partying, and meeting people was the best era. Because everyone used to go out, and it wasn't about what you had. It wasn't about things. It was going out, having a good time, meeting people, laughing and joking. Now people go out. Well, what has he got on? What's he wearing? What do you do for a living? Like, it wasn't even about that before. It's like, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. You got some booze, you know? It's social.
Right.
But anyway,
long drive time.
You got to teach him how to hold the club. You're gonna have a lesson straight away.
Listen, I know I will. It's just I have a problem with when I swing because I'm right-handed and I go here. This blocks the full swing. I don't know what's going on.
You do that?
So it does this?
I do that. I used to do that.
Is it?
Yeah.
So,
it's just something.
Okay, so
he's gonna show you.
me.
Yeah, he's gonna show you. All right, go on then.
Let's go.